Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking Doug Pederson. He will not be coaching in 2021. Again, according to Ian Rappaport, he will not be coaching 2021. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. All right, this is one I wanted to talk about. I was just gonna let it go, and I think he should do that. I think that's the best thing to do, to not just jump into a job immediately, even though I believe he can get at least an offensive coordinator job, especially with the Seahawks looking for an offensive coordinator. So I believe he could have easily got that job, but I think he should step back. I really think he should step back. I'm so mad I'm not at home. I could have, did more research, but this is just me going off the head. First year, you get your guy Carson Wentz, go 7-9. I believe it was last place in the division, but going 7-9 your first year, not that bad. Following year, you go 13-3. You win the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz had one of his best years. He injured, ACL tear. Bring in Nick Foles, and he get the deal done. Eagles was at its high. Coaching staff was great. Howie Roseman, he made big moves, getting Jay Ajayi, things like that. We was at an all-time high. I believe we built the worst statue in NFL history, but that's Doug and Nick Foles. Ironically, both of them not here. And then we go into the following year. We go 9-7, and this is honestly, I think 2018 is when it happened. We go 9-7. Carson Wentz was still hurt. He had like a back injury, but Nick Foles did enough, because I thought we wasn't going to the playoffs that year. I really thought we wasn't going to the playoffs that year. Washington looked good, but the quarterback injuries. But Carson Wentz, he sat out for the rest of the year. Nick Foles come in and basically saved the day again, the double doink. We go to New Orleans. We literally a drop away from a game-winning drive. Don't know if Al's trying to catch that ball. We just don't know what happens after that. But Nick Foles will start to pick up steam. Then 2019, we decide, we're going to keep Carson Wentz. We're going to keep him. Nick Foles go to Jacksonville, and season started off rocky, man. It started off rocky, and Carson Wentz did his thing. He won about 4 straight. I feel as though even when we lost to the Dolphins and stuff like that, I believe Carson Wentz had a good game. I believe he had a good game against the Dolphins. I felt like we wasn't going to make it to the playoffs, but Dallas wasn't handling their business. So we go up, they come to Philly. We handle our business. And we go into the playoffs. Carson Wentz get hurt basically within a couple plays in the playoffs in 2020. I'm hyped up. A lot of Eagles fans hyped up. We thinking we're going to come back strong. And what we do in the draft, we get Jalen Hurts. One of the worst picks to ever do to your franchise quarterback. He just showed you he can lead this team to the playoffs. He showed you that he will never give up. And look what happened. So we go into the next year, the year that we draft Jalen Hurts. And it's like Carson Wentz had a bad year. First in turnovers. He only won 3 games while starting, and it wasn't good for him. So we decided to bench him. We put in Jalen Hurts, and he always had to play with that. Bad enough he had to deal with the Nick Foles statue. Now he got to deal with, we drafted a quarterback in the 2nd round, and when you draft somebody in the 2nd or the 1st round, you expect them to play. So he had to deal with that. And to say that and to talk about Doug Pederson, I just think he just needs time to reflect on what happened. I was a Super Bowl coach. He did pretty good until basically Frank Reich left. Play calling was bad. He stayed vanilla. Well, he stayed the same. He never updated the system to me. he never updated the system. And what I mean by that is it was cool being that aggressive Doug 2017. I remember an article came out about him over the summer. They think that Doug Pederson ran his course. A lot of execs was saying that, like, he ran his course. Like, that is what it is. He would never reach that height again, which was true. Which was true. I came at that article, but which was true. If it felt like Doug Pederson got his ring, he just stayed the same. He stayed the same. He never updated the system. Salute to like Bill Belichick and those guys. They always update the system. Bill Belichick is not coaching how he was coaching back in like 2001 or when he won his first Super Bowl. He kept updating. And that's why the Patriots always stayed a competitive team. A competitive team, whereas though Doug, he stayed the same. And I don't give Doug all the blame. I don't. I think he get 30%. Yes, Carson Wentz was playing bad, and then I give him like 20%. But the rest go to Howie Roseman, because at the end of the day, you didn't give him the best weapons to win, even though that don't excuse the bad play calling. So I feel as though take the time off, relax, watch the game. Same thing Mike McCarthy did. I believe Mike McCarthy went through the same exact thing, even though I don't think he's really a good coach. You got a franchise quarterback. Speaking of Mike McCarthy, you got a franchise quarterback, all-time great quarterback. He only got one ring out of him. Out of all those years, he only got one ring out of him, which is utterly ridiculous. So he took the time off, and then, he came to Dallas. He went to Dallas. So I believe Doug Pederson should just take the time off and reflect of what happened. What happened those years? Whereas I was at an all-time high and to fall just like that, flat on his face. I think it's best for him, man. I really do. Just like update the system. That's all I can say. Just update the system. But what do you think and how do you feel, man? How do you feel about Doug taking a year off? I always answer my own questions. I think it's great for him. Just reflect on the game. That's all I can say. Just reflect on the game. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.